Hi guys, I'm present here to introduce about such new rules of this English grammar. So if you are getting more interest to study with me, you will have to subscribe my channel for getting the new notifications uploaded by me here. Now the first rule is subject verb to be complement. Okay, let's take this sentence to understand this rule clearly. So, the first is it is he, it is I, and it is the girls who won. In this sentence, the subject is used is it, and he, I, and the girls is used as a complement that may be of noun and pronoun. So, in this sentence, the uh, subject is considered that noun which is placed before the verb to be, not according to the complements. So, here we can't get difficulties to find the subject in this sentence because in assertive sentence the subject is considered those noun that is placed before the verb to be. It may be noun or pronoun, but it should be considered that it is placed before the verb to be. But here we just notice that this case is only enough with the previous rule, that with in affirmative sentence. While when we are using a interrogative sentence, then the verb is to be only depends on the that noun that is placed after it. Okay, let's try to understand with these examples. What proof are these tiers? Where the verb to be are is used according to the these tiers, because in an interrogative sentence we consider the subject those that is placed after the verb to be. So here these tiers is a subject, but while if we are using the proof as a subject and using this verb to be I as is, then you get fault here. So don't do this and try to follow this rule. And our second rule is relative pronoun and the verb. In this case, the verb is to be used only depends on the that noun that is placed before such a relative pronoun. So with help of these two examples, it is clear that the verb to be is placed only depends on the noun placed before the relative pronoun.